Why is Bill of Rights so important in British history? By Mahin Mirza, www.trcb.me/Mahin. Why is Bill of Rights significant in British history? Man is born free, and as a free individual he has right to live and speak the way he wants. Why this freedom is necessary? This is to avoid any encounter with each other such that no one interfere in others' personal life. This includes freedom of religion too. In 1628, the English Parliament submitted a petition of rights, which demanded that there should be no taxation without consent of Parliament, and imprisonment without trial would be considered as illegal. The royal King Charles I refused to accept that petition. As a result, the Parliament refused to vote Charles I any money until he had agreed to sign the petition. Consequently, Charles I dissolved the Parliament and imprisoned all leaders. He himself gained absolute power and ruled for 11 years. This 11 years tenure was an example of corruption. When in 1640, England was invaded by the Scots, Charles I was obliged to recall the Parliament to raise money for the war. The short Parliament insisted on the same until it was again dismissed. Under this critical situation, Charles I had to summon new Parliament, and this Parliament set out to make the monarch's personal government impossible. In 1642, the Civil War began, and the Parliament, having alliance with the Scots, opposed the royal king severely. At last Charles I surrendered to Scots, was handed over to the Parliament until he was executed in 1649 for charges. Your article could be in this broadcast. Visit trcb.com to find out how England became a republic. His son Prince Charles tried to invade England but unsuccessful till he was invited by General Monk, a Commonwealth commander, to rule England as Charles II. In 1644, war between England and Holland broke out. This was followed by a great plague in the country. London had to experience the adverse effects of Great Fire. Charles II had signed a secret treaty with Louis XIV of France and converted to Catholic, abolishing all laws against the Catholics. The Parliament showed its grievances over these steps, and when he asked for money, they compelled him to accept the Test Act, which stated all Catholics to be expelled out from office and to end war with Holland. The Dutch under William of Orange gained victories and were called to save the English Constitution and Church in 1688. The Parliament then accepted William as king and Mary as queen, when they showed their consent to Bill of Rights in 1689. This bill is of great importance in British constitutional history, as it guaranteed the rights of people, limited the royal powers, and concealed the door of absolute powers. As power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Mahin Mirza likes to share experiences and is very passionate about writing. As a TRCB author, I share my work with others. For information about Mahin Mirza, please visit haveinsightblogspot.com.